This will be the abstract of a paper I presented at the Midwest Political Science Association conference in Chicago, Illinois in 2024. The title of the paper was Jewish Assimilation as a Model for Islamic Assimilation in the Global Age. I've adjusted the abstract and shortened it somewhat to make it more easily understood. The purpose of this paper is neither to endorse nor condemn. It is merely offered as a way to provide perspective on an important matter of the 21st century. Few processes are as consequential in the global age as is the integration of the Islamic world into the liberal international rule-based order, or LIRBO. The process will amount to a fundamental change in way of life for the only cohesive major population group that has managed to stay substantially independent of the westernized, modernized, ecumenic order of judicial authority. There is probably no easy way to integrate this population. Any approach will require painful adjustments. However, as a source of instructive insight, there may be value in examining the assimilation experience of European Jews coming to America in the 20th century. That population was comprised of many distinct groups, including some who were highly secularized, others who had continued to live an insular and communal way of life. Yet they were deeply influenced by a long tradition, including the methods of Talmudic legalism. Nonetheless, over a matter of decades, all these groups were able to adapt to the modern Western legal order. In fact, many Jews became notable practitioners and jurists of American law. More than that, many of that number came to wield a predominant influence in shaping American Judaism. In using the Jewish example as a guide for an Islamic process of assimilation, this will be an attempt to describe the Jewish experience as coming to comprise a conventional and tolerated religious denomination within a Judeo-Christian tradition. That is, how Judaism came to fit within the definitions of religious influence compatible with a regimen of law based on faith. The role of rabbinic law was displaced by the juridic values of Anglo-American liberalism. As a comparison, this paper will discuss how Muslims are encouraged to view their historic way of life, especially their Sharia law, as being anachronistic and unsuited to the modern world. They are expected to reconceive Islam as a denominational religion within an Abrahamic tradition that includes Christians, Jews, and Muslims. The paper will attempt to demonstrate how the Jewish example, beginning a century earlier, can serve as template for the transformation of Islamic life within a juridic order of the global age. Then, more than that, to discuss how practicing Muslims who observe the rights and tenets of their heritage will also be able to become members of the judicial stratum that shapes Islamic life.